Hey there, thanks for clicking on this video even if it will probably suck again. This is the first video from my series I want to do, which is called Games That I Genuinely Enjoy, or for short, GT. This series will be me talking about games that I enjoy and can recommend for everyone watching this. I will split this video into three main parts, or basically four parts. What makes the game good, the characters of the game, what keeps the game from becoming boring, and of course a final rating and my explanation for my score. Today's recommended game will be A Hat in Time, aka the best 3D platformer I've ever played, except for like Mario Odyssey or Mario 64, but just let me have this one. Also, maybe because I haven't played that many 3D platformers yet. Also, before we start with this video, I would just like to give a slight spoiler warning, but I'll try to avoid spoilers in this video as best as I can. A Hat in Time is divided into 5 chapters, 7 if you count the DLCs, which are all different and all of them really damn good except for the fourth one. I don't like that one that much. It's probably because it doesn't have an iconic character like all the other chapters, and because it's kind of forgettable. My favorite one being instead the bird one. I love being able to choose between DJ Grooves and a conductor. Also, it has my favorite level, which is Dead Bird Studio. Did you actually know that there's a way to complete that level with 0 gems in depth? If you want to see that, then just let me know in the comments, I guess. I don't really know how this works. The second thing I think makes a hat in time so good for me is the hat system. I love being able to switch between the hats so fast and all the hats having different abilities. Like being able to see the objective, run fast, throw potions, become an ice sculpture, change the world around you, or being able to literally stop time. Another thing is the badge system. It really makes you be able to have your own playstyle, whether you're a coward, way too confident, a photographer, or just a weirdo, you can have your own playstyle. The best badge in my opinion is easily the scooter badge, because it's so fun to scoot around the place and go even faster than before, and I will stand for that fucking opinion. Another good thing is the controls. Of course it has normal run, jump, and dash, but it also has a double jump, a lot of mobility with the badges, like a grappling hook, and a roll which you can create if you jump right when hitting the ground from a dash. Another great thing about A Hat in Time is the personality the whole game has. The cute art style combined with the one case of an absolute nightmare view. I actually had to avoid that level when I was younger because I was so scared of Vanessa, but now I just see it's a really damn good level. The main character of A Hat in Time is, as you can probably figure out, Hat Kid, which is somehow a really creative name, but also just not a creative name. Also, she's mute, and I love mute characters. I will probably be making a video about my love for mute characters in the future, but right now I'm gonna focus on Hat Kid. She shows so much personality without needing to talk. The faces she makes, the gestures, and of course this silly little dance that she does. I also love that she just canonically doesn't feel different with or without soul. An example of her not needing to talk is when she has this defeated Snatcher and he gives her a contract and she just changes everything about it to match her own liking. Another great thing about A Hat in Time is the side characters' personalities. Every character in this game just shines with personality. There's a lot of things that help the characters' personalities, but mainly the designs and the matching voice acting. The voice acting and designs in this game are really damn good. From the smugness of the conductor to the vibe that DJ Grooves show, but the best character of all the characters has to be Snatcher. How can you not like Snatcher? He's such a goofy character with a really nice design in my opinion. Even the minions of the game have so much personality. For example, the foxes that really want to die. Like, why are they so happy about dying? My favorite minions being the Mafia goons. I love the accent of them and how they just bully old men because they want to. Oh, I hate this one. I just want a high five. Why does he always punch me? Like, every time. Even the other characters have personality. That weird cat that cooks food, the mafia boss that turns into a jar, the fucking DJ Grooves band that follows you and hurts you if they get too close. But the character I want to focus on for a very short time is Mustache Girl. She goes from this badass friend of Hat Kid to this person just filled with rage, both against the mafia and Hat Kid that thinks she's doing the right thing. I actually think that the game made the perfect decision of choosing Musashi Kid as the final twist villain. In the final chapter, she comes across as menacing and evil, and the only way to defeat her is for the characters in the game to literally start killing each other, to throw pawns at you so that you can use health to be unkillable and eventually defeat her. Now, of course the game can become tiring, but A Hat in Time solves this in mainly 4 ways. The first one is the collectibles. Holy shit, there are so many goddamn collectibles. From things that can unlock time rifts, to stickers you can put on your camera and on your weapons, to different versions of the hats, which are called hat flares, like this Dino one, which is my personal favorite. You can also collect remixes, which makes you be able to switch some tracks in the game, and they're also pretty good. But that's not all you can collect. Also, you can collect color styles to your clothes, which, of course, the best color style is mixed berries, which is just good looking, and I think it makes Hat Kid even cuter somehow. The last thing you collect is costumes. My favorite one is the Nintendo 64 one, or as it's called in the game, Virtual Kid. It's so good looking and it's a nice reference to the Nintendo 64 era. The second one is the replayability the game has, meaning that you can play it over and over again without being bored. The game has so much replayability, from exploring levels and finding secrets, which there are a lot of, to playing it with different badges and different hats, to doing different challenges like not being able to jump or not being able to use hats. The game has so many things being able to change that it makes you be able to experiment with the game in a very fun way. The possibilities are not endless, but endless. You can also go back for the time rifts in the different chapters and also try to complete them. I love the time rift where you can collect pictures because they always tell a nice or sad story. Another good replayability factor is all the time glasses that aren't necessary to complete the game. You can go back and try to collect them all, which leads to the game being still fun even after you've beaten the game and the final boss. The third thing that keeps A Hat in Time from becoming boring are the DLCs, which are so good. My favorite one is the Yakuza Metro. It's so unique and good looking that you just can't help but love it. It also has this weirdly hot cat as the villain of the chapter. Smash. Mm. It's a really menacing but also entertaining villain. I also really enjoy the food combos because I like trying out the different foods together to see what it'll create. I also enjoyed getting new enemies and a new weapon. The other DLC is called Seal the Deal, and it's also pretty good. The Seal chapter is a cute and short chapter about going to a cruise ship and eventually working there, with these adorable seals for this weird and tired walrus that reminds me of Husk from Hazbin Hotel. I thought the walrus would be like a twist villain, but I was wrong. He's just a tired old man. I love the seals' voices and of course appearances because they are so fucking cute, and I would really like a plushie of them. The Snatcher challenges are fun as hell, but also really hard, especially the boss fights. I mean, I think it took me over 25 times to beat the first Snatcher boss fight. I mean, the like Snatcher challenge boss fight. Either it's extremely hard or I just suck at A Hat in Time, even though I have like 80 hours on it, which, what am I doing with my life? But the rewards you get for it are really worth it, especially because one of them is Virtual Kid, which I've already mentioned is my personal favorite costume. Another thing you unlock in the DLCs are, you guessed it, more collectibles. The fourth, and I think main thing that keeps it from becoming boring is the Steam Workshop. The Steam Workshop in A Hat in Time has literally everything. New incredible and fun levels like these. Unique hats like this one-shot hat, which is actually where I first found about one-shot, and now I love that game and I will be talking about it in a video similar to this, or all these other hats. They have new badges like these ones. New characters, for example these characters, which I thought were a bit special. New weapons, which are mostly guns, and the most important thing, the shitpost. There are so many workshop items that are just straight up shitposts. Like you can't tell me that Lego Mario or fucking Scott the Woz are serious characters. I actually wish that more games had Steam Workshops because I think it elevates the game in both quality and sometimes in lifespan, just because people can continue making content in it, which will keep people hooked to the game that they're playing. Also, we need more shitposts in the world. And now for the moment that probably everyone forgot about, the final rating. My final rating for A Hat in Time is, drumroll please, 8.5 out of 10. Not because the review in A Hat in Time's description said so, just because I think so. I mean, A Hat in Time is a really good 3D platformer and a good choice looking for anyone to buy it, but it's just not enough to reach 9 or 10 just because that's a really high score. Also, this game has some flaws like being glitchy at times, with these 3 glitches I encountered while gathering footage for this video. This lava glitch, this weird first person glitch, and this grappling hook glitch. Another bad thing is that sometimes it just takes an absurd amount to load levels, but then again that's probably just my computer being absolute shit. If you enjoyed this video, then I don't know, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't care. You won't get the satisfaction of me begging you to subscribe. Bye.